Hey, brother. Okay, let's break these squats down. So before we start, let's go back here. Need to get those elbows up, okay? Elbows up. That's good with your wrists straight. We're really going to need to lose these shoes. Squat barefoot if you have to. Next best is obviously with the chucks and then with lifting shoes. These are terrible. Not these particularly, but like tennis shoes in general. It's like squatting on a mattress. These were designed to absorb shock. Well, we're trying to transfer force from the ground through a rigid body to a barbell to make it lift to where you get stressed, you recover, and then you adapt. So putting a mattress between your foot and the floor is really, really inefficient, and it's really hard for you to have good form with it. Okay, so watching the bottom, how your knees scoot forward. Okay, right at the very end, right there. Let me do this. Watch how they come down. They're pretty much set. They're not moving. They're not moving. They're not moving. And then boom, they shoot forward. Looking at this knee right here. God dang it! I hate this touch screen. Look at the opposite knee. Coming down, coming down, coming down. It's good. It's good. It's good. And then boom, it shoots forward. What that does is it gets your weight forward on your toes, and it makes the bar do a J instead of going straight down and then straight back up. Okay, that's just an inefficiency, so we need to get rid of that. The way we do that is driving your ass back, straight back. Okay, so when you squat down, you don't want to be thinking about going down. Your butt's going down. I want it going back. Okay, see, every time you're scooping the bottom, you go down, you scoop forward, and then you come back up. That one you did not. Look at that. That was pretty good. Can you see the difference? Look at that knee. See how it didn't shoot forward that time? That was a much better squat. Okay, so let's work on that. So ass back, okay? Just keep your ass back. Another thing that you can think about is keeping your shins vertical. When you're in the bottom, you want to keep your shins as vertical as possible. This way it's pretty light for you. So right in the bottom, when you get started, your starting position is a pretty rough starting position, okay? Right, wait till you, okay. Now, you got to get those elbows in. Think tight armpits. Squeeze your elbows together, and then your elbows need to be out in front of the bar. Right now, they're vertical, right? They're straight down from the bar. I need them out here. We need them way up front. Okay? That's going to make everything super, super tight in here. So when you take the bar out, you're going to have a big, deep breath, and you're going to squeeze your elbows together and up. Okay? And that's going to drive that bar up in your face. Okay? That's going to be the spot you start. Now you're going to go up. You're going to pause here. Air out, air in, get tight, down, back up. Air in or air out, air in, get tight, down, back up. Every time you breathe at the top. Okay? But for now, let's work on that starting position. That's a good thing to work on, okay? For the deadlifts, Becky was telling you, but she didn't force you to get tight. So when you start to pull, you still got a little bit of thoracic spine arch rounding, okay? What I want to see you do, I want your hips high enough, I want your hips higher, but I want you to try to point your nipples at the wall in front of you. When she taps you on the back here, I know what she's trying to say. She's trying to say to squeeze your shoulder blades together and get tight. What you really, if you think about pointing your nipples at the wall in front of you, that's going to make you do what we want you to do. That does not mean drop your hips. When you squeeze your chest up, you do not drop your hips. All you do is move your chest up. There's two different things here. One is back angle and one is chest, right? So don't change your back angle, but squeeze your chest up. Now, the other thing, look at how bent your elbows are right now. See that? See when you go to pull, there's all that slack in your elbows and you pull it out? See your wrists are bent? When you go to pull, when you get tight, you need to get tight. That's jerking the bar off the ground. Okay? That's just jerking the bar off. We want to squeeze it off the ground. Now watch this thoracic bending. Watch. She tells you there, but she doesn't force you to be in the right position. I'm going to force you to be in the right position if I'm there for sure. Squeeze your chest up. You didn't even move, and you're nice and loose, man. Nice and loose. Deadlifting is uncomfortable. You need to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable until you get used to it. So, in summary, on this one, okay, you need to squeeze your chest up a whole lot harder. You can point those nipples out in front and get tighter in the back, and then keep your arms straight. You can't possibly get tight if your arms aren't even pulling on the bar. You've got to use the bar and pull against the bar to get tight and pull yourself into the ground. Okay? So if your arms aren't even tense or your arms aren't under tension, your body's not under tension. Okay? All right, man. Not a bad first session. We'll get it all worked out. So sorry, the last couple of days I flew an operational mission, and honestly, it takes you out of the round for like out of the world for like 48 hours between mission planning and crew rest, flying, and then you're completely debilitated for the next 12 hours after you fly because it crushes you in a spacesuit. So anyway, get back to you here. Sorry for the long video. I'll talk to you soon, bud. See ya.